Hey, Bob, what's up? Thanks for joining in, babe.
What's up, brother?
Ready to kick back, relax, shoot the breeze? Uh-oh, look what came in today.
Greg sent me a shirt where I did his logo and all for him. Pretty cool. I know I still have to work on yours, and it's where everything's
You know what he's doing, Bob. He just wants to rub his nipples. Come on now. You know how it goes.
Man, today we had a C-130 dude brushing a 118-foot tree out here in the park. We called the tower on him. Actually complained about him. Dude, this guy's crazy. He did it like 2 or 3 times. I got some video I'm going to upload later on about it. I did the mum's light. But yeah, man, that was crazy. This guy's nuts.
It was insane. And the tower actually told us we were right. Said he is not supposed to be under 500. And,
what was
they're doing tactical maneuvers. You can call the airport manager tomorrow.
Steve said it was
Hey, Kelly, thanks for joining in.
Steve said it was.
And brushing treetops, you're a little low. Just saying.
He was enticing me to put a bird right up in his face, and I actually was out.
Hey, Mo, get that drink together, baby. You deserve it after today, I'm telling you.
Which is drone Bob, and I actually was going. I didn't go near him, but you know, what I mean, I stayed my altitude. I was with him. I think I got him on camera.
Oh yeah, one way or another, we definitely got it on camera. So, hey, Jimmy, thanks for joining in. No, it's not normally a military flight route. I called the tower, and they said they were doing tactical maneuvers today. And then the guy told me at the tower, he says, "Oh, he's only going to do one more."
Yeah.
So just hang tight with us, because I told him, I said, we fly drones. So he's in our airspace. We're not in his airspace. He's in our airspace. How do we know? He says, oh, he's only going to make one more pass. So we waited, and he made that pass. We took the drones over to the field, and the next thing you know, I'm telling Chris, watch out, he's low. And there's a video coming, just to show you how low he is. But the tower told me there's nothing they could do about it because, how was it he put it? Something to the effect of, if the flight team is not out of our airport. So I have to call the airport manager tomorrow because she's not available after 5.
Yeah, they're from Dover. They're out of Dover, Delaware. It was a C-30. He's like, it was a C-30. I'm like, okay, so it's not the gunship one. Okay?
Yeah, it was a C-130. He's like, really?
That thing's crazy, though, man. We're sitting here.
It was monstrous, guys. It was shaking the house.
We just got home, and next thing you know, this thing, woo! I was like, what in the hell was that? And then I peeked out the blind. I see me, and by the time I looked out, the trees are here, and he's already going down.
Yeah, Jimmy, I understand. Dropping your birds.
Getting the stuff together.
But what happens when he's brushing your trees and vibrating your house? Are we supposed to pull our houses underground because they're actually too low? I mean, the other day, we literally watched a commercial passenger jet have to pull the nose up to go over top of the trees. Yeah. He literally yanked the bird back into the air. It was insane. They're flying way too low here, and they're totally illegal.
And the tower confirmed it. He said no, he should be 500 feet above y'all. I was like, exactly. And that's the whole deal here. It's not the point that I wanted to start a confrontation with him because I don't want to fly drones. Well, we all know where to go. It's the point that if something happens, he's going to kill everybody here. You guys wait till you see this video. I'm telling you, it's crazy. To see a C-30 at a 118-foot tree, it's almost like you could reach up, just let your fingers brush down. He was so freaking low on a C-30, I could read his whole tail.
Oh, it's going up, Jimmy.
Nuts. It's definitely going up, brother, no doubt.
It's definitely going up. We captured it on the GoPro, and then Chris also had the Force One in the air, and we're hoping.
That was at a distance, the Force One.
They're just about even. You'll see the actual plane come around the field and have to pull up again to pass the trees. Hey, Roger, thanks for joining in. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. And it's not all the time. Most of our commercial pilots here, and I mean, I've lived here all my life, so I can speak with 41 years of experience. most of the commercial pilots here abide by the law. We are outside of the 5-mile range for the airport. They're not supposed to begin that descent until they hit that area.
Right.
So they're in the wrong. Every single one that's doing it. And the bad thing is, where we are out in the country, there is a lot of farmland, which is great. But the thing of it is, when you're descending and thinking you're only coming across farmland, and then all of a sudden, hey, John, thanks for joining in, babe. And then all of a sudden you've got trees and everything, and you're having to pull up, and you're endangering everybody's life that's on that plane. We're in a little teeny town called Parsonsburg, Maryland. It is 7.5 miles away from the airport of Salisbury. It's Salisbury-Wycomico County Airport. Exactly, Bob. That's the bad thing. When it's the military, we have absolutely no say. But when it's a commercial plane, you do have say.
It's sad, though, because they blame us. They're like, drone pilots are idiots. Like, no, you're the fucking idiot that's in a C-30.
Watch your language.
I mean, if you guys know planes, so imagine we live in a trailer park, okay? So you know pretty much how long trailers are. So imagine looking up, that guy's like...
Hey, JD Knight, thanks for joining in.
How wide is this place? It's
yeah,
like
John, we get the jets buzzing, but this was a C-130 that was extremely low. I mean, brushing treetops and shaking the house low. To the point that after, I think it was about 5 or 6 passes, I said, that's it. I'm calling a tower. I'm done. When you're rattling things in my house, I have a problem with that. I mean, it's insane. Where my mom and dad live, as you guys have seen, there's fields. The only time I remember them really rattling the house is when they had to land the state police helicopter out in the field. And my mom had a china cabinet, and I'll never forget it. Every piece of china was rattling. I mean, rattling bad. It sounded like it was going to jump out of the china cabinet. My mom was ready to have a fit. But yeah, I mean, I can understand emergency situations. I cannot understand stupidity. And like I said, those people are endangering a lot of people's lives. Oh, Roger got the spark. Roger got the spark. Roger got the spark. Congratulations, Roger. Did you do that little spark dance? Hey, Dan, thanks for joining in, old droner.
Dad.
Oh, your son's over here yelling, Dad, Dad.
Trying to get my stuff together to fly with E-drone this weekend because I never really went nowhere as a flown.
I'm sure you did. Did Kim catch that on video? I got the spark. I got the spark. Na 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 na. I got the spark. Yeah, he's getting all of his goodies together to go fly with Eric E-drone on Saturday. So we went out and actually got to do our hashtag mom flights this afternoon. I'm hoping mine was actually in focus. I don't know. If not, I will redo. It ain't nothing but a thing, but Chris's is up. So, and I want to thank every single one of you who have done a hashtag mom flight. They are amazing. They're beautiful. What a way to tribute. What a way to honor somebody. Oh, that's okay, Bob. I did not expect to get mine up until this weekend because we were supposed to have rain this afternoon, and we got lucky. I understand it's frustrating.
Riley,
when you want to fly and you can't because Mother Nature is being
252 meters.
Well, that's what it was supposed to do here today, Roger. They said, oh, the farmers won't have anything to complain about because you're not going to get 2 inches in 2 minutes. It's going to be spread out, hit and miss showers. Yeah, well, we never got hit, thank God. And it was actually so nice that no coat, no nothing this afternoon. So I got home and said, want to fly? And he just kind of looked at me. He's like, what? Want to fly? I had a mission to fly this time. And guess what? I didn't crash until the very end. So I didn't do bad. But no, seriously, I got LBB on the battery, and it wasn't a hard crash. It literally came down and then said whoop. So it won't let you see Chris's video.
Ooh.
John said it won't let him see your video.
Even the one that just went up now? I had at first I had
Bob's
Ozzy,
got his music
Mama
and
Coming
his
Home.
thumbnail picked.
And it had I just watched it. I know it's viewable in the United States. If you did, you no. He did the first one. It's the first one, dude. Look at the one I just put up there again. I figured out, guys, how I was doing the 3D. I'm a retard. I thought that every time I put those stars in my video and the stars rained down, that was 3D. So it converted.
It's up, guys. It's called #mum.
So it converted my video to virtual reality. I didn't realize that. So that's why a couple of my videos got double vision. You ain't drunk, just relax. Put some virtual reality goggles on and enjoy it.
Some of us could be headed there. Some of us have had some rough days. But that's what Wacky Wednesday is all about. You know, we just like to hang out, chill out. And if you guys haven't seen, and I know most of you have, because it's the town that the airport is in is called Salisbury, Maryland. Salisbury. But if you haven't noticed, and I know numerous of ones of you have, you know how this one back here is saying that he's working so hard? Proof's in the video. You guys have seen it. You guys have already been picking on him. Exactly, Mo. Let me tell you, it's been a rough couple days, as you all know. Big Falker, welcome. Thank you so much for hopping in. Not a problem, my dear. I appreciate you jumping in and your support. Baduga, babe, thanks for joining us. I know a lot of people are working tonight.
Boom! No, I'm kidding, dude. Justin, man, I knew it wasn't going to be too long. You'd say something to him about that. He reads fast, man. He doesn't really mean nothing by it. He just goes over the names so fast. Like mine, he calls me MD957. I get it, guys. He calls Baduga Bagoon. Baduga said, "Is that hard to pronounce? Just call me though." Charge up my solo batteries.
Bob said, "No more bending over." Look, there's the crack already. Look, guys.
Crack?
Slippery, baby. Welcome.
Slippery.
I see that you're still conscious a little bit to join us tonight.
I'm going to use the back of this as a table.
I can't lean backwards. There's drones everywhere.
You are in my chair and you are in my area, so that would make it, yeah.
This used to be my room.
Used to be doesn't count nowadays.
Oh, come on now. What do you expect? It's Wacky Wednesday. You know there's going to be... I got to tell you, Wayne is pulling an 8-day work week this week. So he sent his love, said he may be able to hop in for a few, but he wasn't really sure. But he gave him my topics for tonight, just in case I forgot. Valleys, mountains, cracks, bushes. What all was it? He said he nailed every Wacky Wednesday we have had. And I told him, I said, Wayne, hon, I love you, but you forgot the trees and the bushwhacking. Just saying. So if we need topics, Wayne's already provided them, and the cracks already showed up. So, oh, look, here we go. Slippery nipples. You know, that's a drink, Bob. Maybe we all ought to start having the slippery nipples on Friday nights instead of, no, maybe we ought to have the slippery nipples on Wednesdays and just leave the cookies and milk for Friday. Son of a Bob, thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. What's he doing to the drone with his legs in the air? I don't know, John. He's using my headrest as a workstation.
I have my gimbal pulled off my Solo. So where I'm going to fly with Eric this weekend, I'm taking everything. Solo, Inspire, Phantom 1, Phantom 2, Race Drone.
Oh, you're right, Bob. It is buttery nipples. My fault. Slippery nipples, buttery nipples. Come on now. If you butter the nipples, they're going to be slippery, right?
Talking about butter, Eric said he will put Butterflight on my Wizard for me also. Yeah.
But you do know what that drone is back there with his legs up in the air, right, John? I mean, come on now.
John better know what this is.
Exactly. I mean, hello. Ash, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate your support.
You guys probably couldn't see because Crystal's head, but that's how you put the gimbal on the 3DR Solo.
Slide it. Of course, we cannot forget. Wow. I mean, come on now. The cracks already shined.
I'm going to turn it that way so you can read the name.
You know, Wow is probably not that far away. You know, Wow or Mom, either way, depending on which position. And some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Up. And the special guest has arrived. How about the boy? Mommy's baby. Had to come pick me up from my appointment the other day.
You don't need a whoa.
You famous.
You don't do it.
Melissa, thank you so much for popping in. Everybody hanging out tonight.
Make a fun Phantom charger.
Well, Mom, Dad, Bob all spell the same backwards. True that, Bob. But Wow and Mom definitely have special meanings from the other night. Ray, thank you so much for joining me, babe. Oh, come on. Don't put an extra O in Bob. Why?
Boo.
Still spelled the same either way it goes. You know, there's even more words. Bob was just giving us the 3-letter version. Slippery said, Butterflight is amazing. I've tried them all.
Awesome, brother. Yeah, he said it's so much.
Yes, you are,
smoother.
John. You are definitely following the Mom and Wow thing. You were the one that started it.
I can't imagine that Wizard being any smoother than what it is now. I mean, that thing is like unbelievable.
And poor Kim will never look at donuts the same again. But yet went on to eat a donut the next day. Drone Life, thank you so much for joining in.
Drone Life, that brother.
See, I told you, Mom and Wow would definitely make their appearance in Wednesday.
Too much stuff to take, I think.
And Bob just keeps giving me the 3-letter words that are the exact same, forward and backwards.
Forward and backwards.
Oh, flawless DIYs with Ash. One dislike. Honestly, unfortunately, it does not surprise me. There seems to be a certain people.
Asshole amongst them.
Watch your mouth, please.
I'll take my eyeballs out, turn them around.
Watch the language that comes out of your mouth. Who,
I can't see it. Forget about it.
They tend to stop by and always drop a dislike.
And then go live. So 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it happens. And just like I always say, haters are gonna hate. And it's called the green-eyed monster. But it's okay. Exactly. Shake it off. It doesn't bother me. I am up here, and that just shows that they're way down there. It's no big deal. My shoulders were broad at birth, and they only grew even wider, so it seriously doesn't bother me. Oh, come on, John. You really don't want to get him started. Let me just say it. You really, really don't. But no, it doesn't bother me. It hasn't bothered me for months now. And it's amazing that if you go back and look at my other videos, and I'm probably just talking it up so that they can go ahead and slam them with dislikes as well. Back when I first started and everything was A-okay, there were no dislikes. It's not rocket science, and I'm not stupid, so I have it narrowed down. It's all good.
GoPro, gotta charge GoPro batteries.
What's for dinner? I had pizza for dinner. I'm not gonna lie.
Pasta?
Not pasta.
Pasta?
Pasta might be tomorrow night.
Pasta.
Oh, Drone Left says he can't even get a dislike. You feel cheated. No, baby, you don't feel cheated. You should feel the love.
Look, just think
See,
of
son of a Bob's making pizza in a few.
just think of YouTube as a video game, right? And it seriously is, because you have to, get your subs, blah 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 blah, do the analytics, da 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 da, and just think about it, right? If you got positive, YouTube's gonna be like, are they full of shit or something? No, wait a minute, you gotta have the negatives go with the positives, and that balances you out. You know what I mean? Instead of just always like this. So please stop by my channel and dislike every video. I mean, no problem.
Well,
John's a hater.
John says I don't do lives, but I do. But I got enough issues in my life without thinking about.
Exactly.
I understand, babe. Believe me. I always remember where my roots are. I remember where I came from. I remember who my family is. I know the ones that are there that reach out. And yeah, just like yeah, there is a whack job Baduga out there that is trolling the hashtag mum videos.
Really?
So yeah, I have noticed that it's upsetting. They are done as a tribute. They are done to honor someone. If you're that ignorant to dislike a video that is done in honor of someone who has passed on, then you're just that much of a lowlife.
They're trash, and we've taken out the trash. We've tied it up and.
Homie Paul, I don't know why, honey. I can't explain that. It's just like I told Chris. I'm not a shrink. This face, for some strange reason, all my life, I've had people just open up to me, tell me all about their lives, and I guess it's because they feel they can. But I appreciate it. It's no problem. I try to help people. That's what I do. Oh, Eric, I am so sorry. And welcome, RC Crazy. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. But like I said, homie Paul, I can't explain it. I gave up trying to understand. Oh, they're supposed to be round, not square. Your work supervisor is a whack job. Today I tried to trade them for a different one. A different supervisor, Drone Life? You tried to trade your one supervisor for a different supervisor, or a different whack job? Oh, you tried to swap off supervisors to like get on a different team? Sometimes that helps out. Welcome back, Dan. Mainly all you have to do is refresh. I don't think you can actually rewind until the video is actually uploaded. Some you can, some you can't. I can't explain it. I'm still a newbie to YouTube, and I'll tell you quick, I'm still learning. If it wasn't for half of you guys helping walk me along step by step in this one back here, I'd be completely lost. I froze. It happens, babe. I'm not sure if it freezes on my end or on y'all's end. Congratulations! Ash has 369 supporters. Guys, if you haven't supported Flawless DIYs with Ash, please do. Great channel. What are they wanting to do? What is who wanting to do, Dan? He said, what are they wanting to do?
Oh.
They were, if you're talking about what Eric was talking about, he was wondering how to rewind the video. I know some live streams you can do that while it's actually going on. Some you have to wait until it uploads. So I'm not totally sure if that answers your question or not. Hey, Greg! Chris! Greg, I gotta show you something. Greg's in the house.
What does Greg want to see? My shirt?
Greg doesn't know anything. Let me see something. Something sexy just showed up in the mail today. No, he won't fit in the mailbox. The shirt. Love it, Greg.
I texted him. You know what to do. Word.
But that way it gets to show it off for everybody else.
Shows my nipples, too.
Oh, Lord. He showed Bob as soon as Bob hopped in. And he's going, I said, oh, come on. Bob, you understand. He just wants to rub his nipples. Yeah, Eric, apparently somebody has been disliking the hashtag mom videos. I don't understand why. But it's all good. Just remember, wait 2 days and check out your analytics. Good morning, Heath. How are you today, my babe? Like I said, Bob, just got to wait for the analytics to come out. Just like you said, you can run, but you can't hide. Now, hey, Sid, welcome. Thank you so much. Good morning to you. See, Ash, those numbers will keep right on climbing. And the good thing is, the people that are in my live stream are family. Which shirt, Ray? You want to see Chris's shirt again? Geesh, I think you're just trying to look through so you can look at those nipples. Ray wants to see your shirt again. Ray? I think he just wants you to rub your chest.
What chest? This is good on the shirt too, Greg. Nice color and everything. Awesome. The guy that did that, he did a good job. Had to put Benny in there too.
Ah, gotcha, Dan. Did not know that. See, I just learned something else.
What?
He said that's in my YouTube channel settings. You have to go to advanced settings, click on the DVR settings so viewers can go back up to 4 hours of your show while it's playing. I did not know that. Oh, okay. So I learned something new. Thank you so much. I like learning things.
Dad's a guru, boy. He figured it out.
Yes, please make sure you also support Nahasid. Nahasid, like I said, these are my main family members who are always with me on Wacky Wednesday. 90% of the members supported here in this live stream, of course, our drone family. Mo wants to know if it's soft, Chris.
Yeah, it is. It's nice and soft.
Greg said, stop fondling yourself.
I just can't stop.
Exactly, Ash. We are family. That's the wonderful, amazing thing. I remember back in the day, when Chris was on YouTube all by himself. And I'm talking way back, like when he originally started.
No, it wasn't by myself. She's forgetting about my little guy.
No. I'm talking before the drone days. Way back in the day.
Then
because that came out with the drones.
Then I had my gun.
Yeah, Greg, I know. Some cool dude made your logo. I just don't know
He's
who
a real
that
nice
is.
guy. Whoever did it, real nice guy. He put Benny up in it.
But back then, I heard so much about YouTube. Anything that he needed to look up or whatever, he went to YouTube. And I'm like, seriously, how can you trust everyone that's on YouTube? There are people out there that will just give you wrong information just to do it. I've seen it happen, unfortunately.
Well, if you believe that kind of flies in itself.
So, I mean, honestly, I started,
Got the one-on-one.
like, anytime we would have car problems, Chris would work on it, but I would do all the research. So, YouTube started coming in handy, but the catch was I wouldn't watch just one video like somebody else. You better show me 3 or 4 videos telling me the exact same thing. And then once he switched over to drones, look out, here we go. That's when myself ended up back there in that little corner. And then the next thing you know, I'm here with you all. It's been an amazing journey in a very, very, very short time. 1 + 1 = 3. Greg, now I know you can add, I think. But seriously, guys, I mean, I was just telling Chris and Neil tonight, my first live stream was done January 27th. So Friday will be my 3-month anniversary of actually doing a live stream. It's crazy if you stop and think about how fast my channel has grown in such a short period of time. But it's all because of you guys. And that's why I'm here. Like I told you in the beginning.
Thing down. Somewhere, some way.
There you go.
This thing's freaking constant.
But seriously, like I said in the beginning, the amazing family that has rallied around me has blown my mind. And I can't thank you guys enough. I really, really can't. Oh, thanks, Ash. But seriously, it's all about you all. As I said in the very beginning,
What you doing?
if I can just make somebody smile just a little bit or brighten your day just a little bit, that's what I'm here for. Jamil, thank you so much for joining in.
Heath.
Yes, I did. You missed Heath.
I put the video up, brother.
Yes, Heath, we went to fly this afternoon. I was telling the guys earlier, came home, weather was perfect. I didn't think I was going to get to fly until this weekend. Somebody else had other plans. And it's been a beautiful afternoon. So, your bird went in the air, babe. Flew. Hopefully I caught everything on video. Me with a GoPro on my head's not the best thing in the world. I'm still trying to figure all that out. But
you got to go back. Listen, anyone that was trying to watch my video, Mom, you have to go. It should let you now watch
yes,
it.
He had put a video up earlier, #Mum, and there was some complications with it, so it had to come down. But it has been redone, and there is a new #Mum video up on Chris's
Cool, Bob.
channel on MD95
Anybody in here
TSI.
wants support, hit support on my channel first, and then I'll hit you back. That's the way I do it.
Well, that's a cell phone from somewhere I don't know.
I gotta take this card. Hello?
See, don't just watch it ring. But then it's a call for him. No wonder I don't know all these cell phone numbers. Some of you guys got me. Yeah, Bob, that's the easiest way. That's how I have been. Oh, thanks, Jamil. That's how I've been keeping up with these videos. I get some notifications, some I don't. it seems like here lately, if I'm trying to do anything on my phone or anything on my iPad, if I tell it to notify me, it says error. So I have to make sure all my bells are clicked on the computer itself. I don't know if that's a new YouTube thing or if that's something with Apple products, because that's what I am using. So nothing against Apple. I love my Apple products, but I don't know. It's just something that I have been experiencing myself. So I have to go on a desktop or a PC to make sure all my notifications bells are rung. And I just go up in YouTube search bar and do hashtag mum, and that's how I've been finding them. And guys, they're amazing. And if you hadn't noticed, Heath wants to thank everyone who has donated. If you guys don't know, the RC Hunter's mother passed away Saturday. Oh, well, late Friday night, our time, Saturday, his time. He is in England, where we are in the United States, 5-hour time difference. As most of you guys know, we found out live on the Drone Network. Very touching moment, all shared with family. There it is. Thank you, baby. It's easy for one of my moderators to pop that up right now. It's a little difficult for me to get everything straight on here. He's actually got some other things that he's trying to upload. So, Mo, last time I looked, we were up to, no, I can't leave. No, don't leave. It said I would leave the live stream. Last time, there you go. Old Joiner said $215. Thank you all for all of your donations. The RC Hunter found out that unfortunately Mom's life insurance had lapsed. So I put up a GoFundMe. That's what family's about. If we all can help out in any way. Miracles do happen, guys. I've seen it myself. 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in November, right after Thanksgiving, Chris's mom passed away. She had no life insurance at all. We had no money. I'd been in a nasty, severe car accident in September 9th. So, literally 2.5 months after my car accident that took me out of work, his mom passed. No money, no life insurance. Wasn't easy. We had an angel step up. Chris's uncle and his cousins actually paid for a service for her. It was rough. Guys, to sit back and know that you're screwed. To bang your head against the wall while you're dealing with everything else. No one should ever have to go through that. So like I said, I speak from experience. We went through this. We went through it together. Baduga, honey, I wish to God the government would step up. But it's not the case. It's not the case. And unfortunately, as Heath has discovered, you can be as loyal as you want to your country. It doesn't mean your country's going to be that loyal back to you. It just doesn't happen. And it's a rude awakening. And if you're ever put in that situation, it's eye-opening. It really is. It's seriously eye-opening. But that's why I say, guys, when I see the donations being made, when I see the videos going up, guys, you're warming my heart. You really seriously are. My heart just swells every time I see one of them. And as you guys have noticed, there's usually a comment from me thanking you. It's the least I can do. It really seriously is. Yeah, old droner, it's definitely been extremely hard to put anything in the words here lately. As you guys know, I'm an emotional person. I'm female. Come on now. Most females are emotional, but at the same time, we're strong. And I'm a mom. So it makes a difference. It seriously makes a difference. Exactly, old runner. He said his hashtag mom video was 1 minute and 57 seconds long, but it took him 8.25 hours to edit it because you can't stop crying. And guys, you know how close I am with some of you all. You know how to reach me. Drum pull, Dan, welcome, baby. And I appreciate every single one of you who do reach out to me. You've been with me through my highs. You've been with me through my lows. You saw me lose my crap the other night, but I promise you that's not going to happen anymore. That was an off day. Big time. Heath, I say this from the heart. And you take it from a mom, okay? There is no shame in breaking down. None at all. That just shows how much you honestly cared about her. How much you truly loved her. How much you truly miss her. I'm serious. There's no shame. I know a lot of guys are strong, tough. I'm going to throw it out there, badass. But let me tell you, when you're put in that moment, as some of you already have been, and unfortunately, as all of us will be at one point or another, you're going to break down. I can almost promise you. We all do. It's human. It's human nature. So you can be just as tough and just as strong as you want to be. But mark my words, and I promise you, I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. You might think you're alone or whatever, but the tears will fly. Exactly, right? It's nothing at all to be emotional about. Nothing. But I tell you, I've been an emotional basket case lately. When I read that his mom had passed, you saw me. I tried my best to hold it together. I am the mama of the bunch, it seems to be. He told me I was the drone mama to all you bad little boys who I had to keep in line. That's a full-time job. Hi. But yeah, it seems that I've been adopted as a mama to a bunch of you all. But hey, that's an honor. And unfortunately, I asked you guys, and as you heard last night on our impromptu live stream, as far as I know, Roadkill's sister passed away. He's not doing very good right now. Dan, I believe it was last night. May have been this morning. Like I said, I have reached out a little. I don't have all the details. I do know last night, his sister had cancer. She's not been good. And he said this morning, they moved her to hospice last week. She'd been at home. He had been taking care of her and his mom, both. And both are suffering from cancer. So roadkill does not have an easy road right now. Oh, Alvin, baby, it's fine. I appreciate you hopping in. I will. Honestly, if Butch does hop in tonight, I'm going to be extremely surprised. He knows he's always welcome. He is family. But when he was in chat last night and told Chris to check his text, him and I were talking some last night. And guys, for any of you all who know anything at all about hospice, the end is rough. And from what he told me last night, I knew it wouldn't be long. And unfortunately, the distance between him and I is a good 20-ish hours drive. He's closer to me than Heath is, in distance. But I can't make it to either one of you. Because if I could, I'd have my arms around you. I hate to be the one to break it to you. But, like I said, I'm in contact with a lot of you all. And I really appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys reach out. I appreciate that I have someone else to also reach out to. It means a lot. Heath, have you talked to Butch today? I texted him earlier and asked him if he was okay, and he told me no. But I'm trying my best. I know how it is with guys. Gotcha. And I'm trying to give him some space. He knows that we're here. He knows how to get up with us. But as you all know, sometimes it takes some time. And even though I'd love to be right there with every single one of you all for your highs and your lows in person, just know that even though I'm not there in person, I'm right here with you. No matter what, I'm right here with you. I will, Ray. I will. I know at some point, you can be stubborn all you want, but my phone works. So, yeah, old drunner, airfare to the UK is extremely expensive. But like I said, guys, this is what family's all about. Sharing the high, sharing the low, sharing the laughs. Because let me tell you guys, okay? What do you all do for stress relief? Oh, I didn't think it was that expensive. Gee, Manise, is that round trip? Shush. Seriously, what do y'all do for stress relief besides coming and hanging out with me on Wacky Wednesday? See? Oh, Turner says I come here for stress relief. You know why? Because laughter's the best medicine. No, homie Paul, I'm being serious. Me personally, all right, okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that question. I forgot. I have an entire room just about full of men. All right, there you go. Yeah, Heath looks at my boobs. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm rethinking it now. How the heck do I rephrase that? Anyway, I look at that question now. It's just my mind just takes the dive to the gutter. So yeah. Okay, there you go. You talk to your good friend Budweiser. Hey, some of us have milk and cookies to relax and unwind, right? Yeah, I know. Okay. There you go. You won't know. Oh, honey, I know I have a whole bunch of naughty boys, and let me tell you, the later the chat goes, the naughtier y'all get. But it's all good. I know Mo and I can handle it. Oh, you need relief? Stand up. Oh, no, wait a minute. The last time I stood up, I'm pretty sure that a couple of people got some screenshots. Heath. It's not a t-shirt, babe, so there's no point in standing up. Oh, Jordan, honey, I think you all would enjoy it way too much if I attempted to whip you in shape. I mean, come on, just ask Chris about cracking the whip. As you can see, no matter how hard I attempt to crack that whip, go back and look at him whooping it up through my job, and who was counting that inventory? Actually, I have to give credit. He asked, he's like, can we take a break? And I'm like, go ahead. Just go ahead and fly. Everything's all right. I got the section. Just go ahead and fly. Oh, Jordan, honey, I'm a mom to a 19-year-old teenage boy and a 45-year-old. No teenage involved, but toy. I'm not sure, Sly Dad. I haven't seen Val tonight. I know she was teaching classes on Wednesday, but I'm not sure if that's over yet or not. I think she was teaching them. Because at first I thought she was taking college classes, but she told me that she's already done with college. I think didn't she say she had the master's degree, Mel? Val's at the gym. There you go. Oh, Jordan, like I said, not much goes by. At times I don't think, because I don't keep my mind in places that most men do, but I've been around more men in my life. Hey, Michael, thanks for joining in. Like I said, my dad was a truck driver. My brother is a truck driver. My grandfather owned a construction company. I mean, you hear it all. I grew up in the country, so like I said, you hear it all. And yeah, after a while, very little faces me. It'll take a lot to get me to blush. You guys have done it, but it does. It takes a lot. And Baduga, that is an amazing statement. We all live under the same sky, so we are all in the same neighborhood. That's deep. That's amazing. Exactly, Mo. Mo lived on a Navy air base, so you're not going to shock her either. That shock factor is like things that come out of my mouth might shock you. But yeah, we're just chilling, hanging out. Me personally, I like to unwind instead of stress relief. Unwind with music. If I get stressed to the max, I just kick back, turn it up, and listen to the words. It's not about the beat, it's about the words. And I'm not talking some of this newfangled music either. It's all about what the song means to you. And guys, in your hashtag mom videos, some of these songs are absolutely amazing and so fitting. So fitting. Aw. Bunny hopping by. I doubt that seriously, Heath. Oh my god, a happy face and a sad face. That's almost like yin, what is that? Yin and yang? I always screw that up, but you know what I mean. Oh, look, just because I'm trying to behave. There is no trying, okay? I can try as much as I want, but the true me just comes slipping right back in and it's like, whoops.
Sorry, guys, I had to take that call. It's actually someone Chris Riley connected me with that needs some drone work.
Ah, well, see, no wonder I didn't know that number.
And the guy lives in Arizona, so...
Yay, no snow, Michael. I'm sure you guys are so sick of snow. Michael Lambert.
Oh.
In Columbus.
Yeah, Michael, I'm thinking, you said you had 299 subs, you went back to 288. What probably happened on your channel is you had channels that weren't active. YouTube will go in and remove them channels. They did it to me as soon as I hit 1,000. They pushed me all the way back to like 994.
Yep, YouTube's insane.
So don't come back up. Don't calculate yourself back up. It's nothing wrong that you've done.
And to make sure you stop by the Drone Network on Friday night, and you always pick up new family members. It is. YouTube is so strange on some of the crap that they do. It's like,
and we got a new family member coming in. I just talked to a guy.
Gotcha. So, but here's the deal with Friday, and I'm going to be upfront and honest. I need all of you guys to make sure that you were there on Friday at 7 o'clock. The Drone Network. It's going to be a little different this week. Chris and I have inventory. So, poor Captain Cook is going to be running the show topless.
Topless?
No, sorry, I was reading. Paul, he said finally topless. I was like, what? Topless? No, I don't think Captain Cook's going to be running the show topless. You never know. You never know. Maybe Captain will be running the show topless.
Might be.
But no, seriously, guys. Chris and I are going to be hopping in at different moments.
Whooping toys. Hey, I got another one coming, guys. Wait till you see the one that I did out in the warehouse through the racks and all. It's sick.
But we'll be hopping in. I'll make sure I still have my drone news. I'm not sure. I doubt seriously to be at 8 o'clock like it has been.
Thank you, Mom.
But I will be jumping in there to keep you guys up to date on the drone news. God forbid, we may be dirty, we may be dusty, because that place is god awful. We do not clean shelves, and some of that material is so old that it's been there since I started 10 years ago, and I'm still counting the same stuff.
You should be able to play the new one. The old one you couldn't play.
Yeah, the old one he had to take down. There is a new one up, and it actually looks like this.
I had Ozzy Osbourne, Mama, I'm Coming Home. Ozzy was singing and everything, but they blocked it everywhere. In other words, everyone around the United States could watch it, but no one in the United States. So I changed it one with the acoustic, and it's working.
The very top video, Heath. If you go to his channel, God, my phone. Yeah, he needs to. Actually, he went out in the warehouse and was playing up in the rafters. He's like, "Oh, you should have seen all the dust that came down." I said, "No doubt, no doubt."
Well, no, it doesn't. Because I did Ozzy. I did Ozzy in one of my solo videos.
No, old Joiner, you don't have to take a shower before you come into these shows. What's the point in taking a shower before you come to the show? Because after the show,
Eric,
you're just as dirty.
400 feet, bro. 400 feet.
Come on.
120 meters.
Not for me, Chris. Homie Paul says that Ozzy is blocked for him. Strange. And I mean, that's for over there.
Gotta go eat pizza, son of a Bob says.
Hey, we had our pizza earlier
Later,
with Bob.
Thank you for joining in here,
Thank
brother.
you so much.
Appreciate
Enjoy
you.
your dinner. What do y'all have for dinner?
That's
You guys know that I had pizza, so...
Yeah, Eric, my Hudson tops out at 400 feet. She locks her out. Can't go no higher.
Yeah, Heath, you're going to have to make sure you check out that video because the Hubson 501SS
That's what did it.
is what did it for Mom. Actually,
I did the same,
he did the exact same song, but it was an acoustic version put out by somebody else.
Justin.
So,
no, it wasn't Jamie. I don't remember the last name.
that's okay, Dan. You don't have to shower.
You know what it is. Let's just say.
You're all good.
Who? You know what it is. Just watch it. Believe me, it's right on key.
You'll know that song
yes,
as soon as you play that video, Heath.
If you ever heard the song, you're going to be sitting there singing it in your head. And I know you guys heard Ozzy before. Worry, what's up, brother?
Honey, Dan, like I told you, you can take a shower anytime you want to, baby.
Your gunship only
because no matter how clean you are on the outside, it doesn't mean that mine's not going to go straight to the gutter and not be as clean as it should be, right? Just saying, beating around the bush.
Hey, Eric, the Phantom 2 is back in the corner. She'll pop a Jeep, no problem. The Phantom 1, not too sure yet. I run the NASA M on my Phantom. And you can do a lot to your Phantom 3, dude. Check out Magic Powers. Download the firmware Magic Powers and put it on there.
Paducah says he's waiting to rain again for shower. Are you showering outside in the rain, Paducah? Because if you are, I kind of hope it's almost like a heavier rain, because if it's only pitter-patting rain, that's going to be a bad shower. What bush talk?
Michael Lambert be doing some cooking too.
Oh, look at you! That sounds delicious.
I saw that chicken breast, man. The chicken salad that you did, dude.
What are you worried about, John? Are you worried about what I think you're worried about?
What?
They better not, John.
They will. And let me tell you what. There's a black and a white cat that's in our yard already. I already told it to her. I told her, I said, the cats are coming, watch.
Mo, to answer your question.
I'll take big screws and stick them out the things.
To answer your question, I did a little bit of homework, because when I first saw, if you guys haven't noticed, I have a special visitor on our beach.
I told her that, John.
And she made a home, a nest, in my fake coconut tree. Gotta love it. But
fried Mars bars for dinner.
That actually sounds pretty good. When I first saw it, I thought, "Oh my God, are you serious?" And then I got a little closer and I looked and I'm like, I'm almost positive. Well, guys, come to find out, it's a mourning dove that is nesting in the coconut tree. So, I mean, it's a dove. Come on now. Sign of peace. And she chose our tree to make her nest. So yeah, she will be protected. And it was kind of cute because I'd gone outside with Snuggles and we were gonna do our little run around the beach. and he stops and he bumps me and he looks up. And anytime he will bump me, and I
Also,
mean
Michael-
literally, he'll go with his nose to get my attention.
Jack.
And I'm like, what? So,
Jackass. Mr. Moore, I'm still waiting for your hacker to get me.
welcome, Jack. I'll
Yeah.
leave that one to that one. But he was trying to get
That's
my
right.
attention.
Jackass was him and Rory were going at it in our was it our live? One night I think it was.
I think it was Drone Network.
It was the Drone Network because Jackass actually gave himself a wrench.
Oh
Can he do it here? He got it. That was
Maybe.
crazy that night, dude. He's like, I'll shut this down. You don't think I will? Like, whoa, no. Chill. We don't want you to shut the show
But
down.
no, Snuggles is the one that had noticed the bird and wanted to get my attention. And she was
Oh, and you saw
just
14
peaceful
babies.
and looking. And he was just sitting there looking up at her. Neither one bothering the other. So I was like, that's cool. Hold on, let me go get my camera. I'm going to share.
I put the GoPro right in her face. She didn't care.
Oh,
Well, I
hon,
think
believe me, I'm going
my
to do
little-
something to
you know, I'm
protect the bird any way I can.
I got this. I'll go out. Actually, I'll go out in a few minutes and I'll set my cat trapper up.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Think of a bear trap when they put their head in there.
No.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
It's a coon trap that they catch them and then I take them
It's
to
a
the,
live release.
right. I take 'em from-
Any of the cats that we catch here,
I
and
take them ways, and take them to the
about
forest.
2-3 towns down, and they end up on my uncle's property, who actually feeds them. So
He's got tons of
they
cats.
are given a safe home that is taken care of, but they are not here to destroy my flowers. They are not here to mess with my animals or any of that. Uh-oh. Bob the biker slinging his wrench.
Uh-oh. He gonna come after you now?
See, Bob, I'm taking your advice, dear. Just let it roll.
Yeah. Hey,
John.
listen. Cap was telling me this. This is freaking hilarious. He said where he works, they got geese, right? They're all over down there. He said you step in shit all the time, right? He said this old guy works there told him, they're like, I don't know what we do with this geese problem. He's like, oh, it's very simple. Give me a loaf of bread, a bench, and an axe handle.
No.
I said, I can imagine.
No.
And he come up, go down.
No.
He have a stack of geese.
No. Look, guys, I'm sure most of you know, but Canadian geese, mate, Wayne, thank you so much to jump in.
Uh-oh.
I know you're at work, and yes, indeed, babe, I know your topics. I was telling the guys earlier, I said, yeah, Wayne hit me up on a comment. He gave me all the topics, you know, the valleys, the mountains, the trees. Actually, you forgot about the trees and the bushwhacking. You did have the bushes in there, but you forgot about bushwhacking. You know how that goes. Excuse me. I done drank the bottle of water tonight. Not good. Can you grab me a drink?
They got a little bit of water.
Well, can you grab it for me? Because I know the minute I get up out of this chair, this one back here is going to hop in this chair, and then I'm never, ever, ever going to get him back out of the chair. It was all I could do to pull teeth to get him out of the chair in the first place. He's the reason I was late.
Chair it is.
Now remember whose chair it is.
That's because I uploaded his video once that I did, and then turned around, and it's double vision.
What, John? Come on now. You all know why you come hang out on Wacky Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday is the prequel to get you all going and ready for the rest of the week, right? And it was Wayne's fault. I mean, come on.
Always Wayne's fault.
He had to send me the topics. He said he has to work, so don't forget about my topics. I know you will, Wayne, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a great laugh. Thank you so much for hopping in. But, Bob.
All right, Wayne, back to work. Come on.
If you're doing the Brazilian waxing, what is the point? You got to do the full Brazilian wax. There is actually two types. Bye-bye. Right, Mo? Just make it all go. No point. Ray, he went to grab me a bottle of water. No, it's not. No, it's not. Google it. See? Full Brazilian wax. There is a difference in a Brazilian wax and a full Brazilian wax. Now, you really want some eye-popping information? Google your waxes. Oh, boy. You'll learn something. You will definitely learn something. Things that make you go, and ouch. Homie Paul does not wax, and I don't think he's nesting either. I mean, he might be, but oh, I say in bushwhacking and waxing, same deal. All gone, bye-bye. Yeah, that's for sure. There's no point to just bring out the little clippers. Nah, just no, gone, bye. There you go, back to front, soft as a baby. Oh, so I got the dew instead of the water.
Do.
Mo, I'm trying to behave tonight. I still got Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to work, so. Ooh. But I tell you what, come Friday night, when I get home from work, which is going to be, I won't get off until 9 o'clock Friday night. 9:15, 9:30. Oh, Jordan, honey, that's supposed to stay warm and not apply for very many minutes, so you might want to run and get that off your back.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, Bob, wrong type of hair.
What kind of drugs you on, Dad? You put a hot wax
He waxes to wear his Speedos.
So Tutu don't look.
Nobody Paul sees he's going to have to hit Heath with his pickaxe handle.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, Bob, just remember, hairspray. Oh, God.
Ray.
Now you tell me. All you had to do was ask in the first place. Come on now, Dad. Mo, think about what you just told them.
Because they're going to want to know where.
See, even he understands. That's why I said, Mo, think about what you just told them, okay? Bob says he remembers the big hair from the 80s, and yeah. We went from waxing to big hair. So, and then you say you had a mohawk. And Bob did too. Bob? Ray, you're not nice. You don't have to be nice anyway. I'll try to keep him straight. I'll try, but that's a hard job. No, Heath, you're supposed to be his friend. Friends help friends wax. Right? So, I mean, if he asked you, then he trusted you.
You let him down.
And you told him no. Oh, my Lord, Mo just told him. Ain't no shame in her game, that is for sure. I love you, sis.
Oh, man.
Oh, my. Sure. Is that Brazilian banana? No. Homie, Paul, honey, Google. That's all I'm going to tell you, because I'm not pulling up any type of pictures of that on my phone. It's not happening.
My
Use your imagination. Sterling, babe, thank you so much for joining in. Mo said I'm just too old, just straight to the point. Poke your eyes out. Who, my eyes? Oh, hey, it's all good. It's all about having fun in Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, Mo.
Oh, Mo.
Freaking bomb.
Well, see, half the time you're not in here, so you miss out on Wacky Wednesday chat. Oh, Mo, honey. Oh, thank you, Sterling. I really appreciate that. I'm doing great, Alex. I'm just kicking back and chilling on Wacky Wednesday and helping all these guys unwind and make it to the end of their work week. My work week's a little longer this week. I've lost track of days. I'm not going to lie. I was just doing the video of Snuggles in the car, and then I'm like, oh, shoot, tomorrow's Wednesday.
In the 80s, there's only about 5 landings.
Mo, come on now. You said in the 80s you were in high school, right? Mm-hmm.
I love
you, Mo.
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord. I love this family. You could not ask for a better family. I'm telling you. Of course, Alex. It's always Wacky Wednesdays. Thank you. He's 5 years old and a house bun. But like I said, all my days have been running together. So I was like, oh, shoot. I never did a video promoting Wacky Wednesday. So that's why it was kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm going to combine these.
I wonder if they were
Homie Paul, not lunch. Lunch is one of those Snickers bars. Not my bunny. Even Ray said, come on, Ray, you have to back me up. Even Ray said Snuggles is too cute to eat. Sterling said, hit him up.
Awesome.
Oh, Lord. Now Bob wants to know if they were jets or prop planes. Exactly, Ray. You have learned.
She just didn't want to do it.
No, eat bunny.
252.
My fault.
Paul, is it now you're hungry?
No, I don't think I can still eat him, homie Paul. I really don't. That's my baby boy. I mean, come on. Chris said he went to leave yesterday to come pick me up from the dentist. And
my dad, didn't they?
He told Snuggles, he says, okay, I'm going to get Mumsy. He said, I'll be back in a minute. And the bunny went right to the door and looked up at him as if to say, I can't go. So, aww.
Also,
Mo, I cannot. Okay, John, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned, John. I warned you before about eating or drinking during one of my live streams. And when I just read Bob's comment, I was ready to launch Mountain Dew. Show.
Yeah, I think I was on the phone when you come in.
Yes, that's exactly what it's all about. Laughter on Wacky Wednesday.
Soft and wet.
Exactly, homie Paul. I'm gonna hug him and kiss him and keep him for my very own. He's mine. You can't have him. He's mine. I'll never forget the day that I went.
Awesome.
I had wanted a bunny for a long time. A long time. Done homework. Knew they were a lot of work.
Most of those sitting there, I'm trying to keep it clean. Hey, Mo, that kid tell us more than we know.
Probably. That's just about the way it goes anymore. I mean,
they do.
Some of the things that they come out with, I'm like,
little 3-year-olds walking around with iPhones now. They're like, I got this.
Yeah, and God help them when they
Wait,
discovered
whoa.
the Urban Dictionary. I gotta tell you, okay? I discovered the Urban Dictionary. Let's see, Rista graduated last year. Behaving. It was about 4 or 5 years ago now. And the only way I discovered it was I chaperoned a school field trip. And on this school field trip was nothing but high school boys who
He was
were
over right here, legendary. I held him up. He'll
who
come back
were in
for a
the
night, though.
automotive field. So, needless to say, on the way up, the bus ride was extremely quiet because they were all asleep. We left here, I think it was like 4 o'clock in the morning to make it to New York by 9, I think it was. And we were at a car show all day. The New York International Auto Show. It's an amazing show if you ever get to go. I've been several times now. But on the way back, they started, their minds went straight in the
I
gutter.
won't mess her up.
And the next thing you know, Urban Dictionary came up, and I'm like, what the heck is Urban Dictionary? Well, dummy me looked it up, and oh, let me tell you, those kids gave me an education and a half. They couldn't make me blush, but they still gave me an education and a half, and I'm like, oh, okay, y'all have renamed a lot of stuff. I guess they just didn't like our terms for it.
Hey, Ray, I got a charger too. Hey, Ray, while you're on here though, and the charger bring something to my mind. I hear when you go down across bumps, your charger, when you hit bumps, you hear clunk, 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 clunk over heavy bumps, don't you? Because our Magnums do it, and they say the Dodge Chargers, I know the 300s do it, because they don't make them heavy enough for the suspension. Beast right here. Y'all don't notice the one that QDL drove off the roof. This thing is fast. I'm an FPV and I got the camera. Yeah, driving around.
Well, Sly Dad, I can't say I'm not much of an angel, but I can tell you this much. If anything ever happened to my bunny, it would not be pretty. You would hear some ungodly words.
Yeah, ain't nobody hurting the bunny.
Quickly.
They hurt the bunny, that goes
But
to
no,
me.
I mean, I still remember to the day when I actually got Snuggles. Rusty and I went to the pet store. Chris was at home, and there was 5 or 6 of them, but Snuggles he stuck right out. He puffed up his little cheeks, and he was looking up to say, please pick me, please pick me, please, please, please. And I picked him up first, and he curled right up to me. And literally, he was like this size. So, Rusty snapped a picture, and we sent it to Chris. And I held him for a little while, and then I was like, well, let me try one of the others. And I picked them up and sent him pictures. By the time he received the pictures, I already had made up my mind that Snuggles was coming home. So he called me and he's like, well, which one? I said, the very first one I sent you the picture of. I said, he's still in my arms and we're headed for the register. So that's how we got Snuggies.
That was Chris.
Oh, Lord. Come on now, Heath. Ray was asking very, very, very nicely, and all you're going to let him do is watch? But the question is, who does he get to watch? You or Chris? Pet the money.
Huh?
Pet the money.
He's a boat.
Wait a minute, is there something I missed? Oh, look, here we go. Both. Bunny.
Yeah.
Alex, my advice to you, oh, homie Paul, you're just jealous. Alex says he wants a dog and his dad's all for it, but his mom's not. There's probably a very good reason why your mom's not. And I have to say, animals are not easy. Dogs require a lot of work. Dogs are expensive. From puppy shots to rabies shots every year to license tags, food, vet bills, they're expensive. All animals are expensive. It's not just about the amount of love that you can give them. Bob will tell you, exotic
I did
animals
see Bob.
are extremely expensive. They require a total different adaptation. Alex, I understand that you're an only child and it gets boring where you are.
I had
But
two
here's
pet rats
the
one
thing.
time, Michael.
What happens when you're not bored and you're busy and you're too busy for the animal? It's not just about when you're bored. That's the thing. And Mom knows best. I got to say that. Exactly, Mo. Animals are a lifetime commitment. I think an average dog's life is, correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't had a dog in years, 18, 20 years. When I bought my bunny, most people have rabbits outside. I refuse to have my rabbit outside. My rabbit is a house rabbit. My rabbit runs this house. I've heard too many horror stories. I've read too many horror stories. I am involved in numerous rabbit groups on Facebook. Most of those are overseas. Most of them are UK, England based.
And a rat.
But exotic animals by themselves, an average lifespan for a rabbit is anywhere from 8 to 10 years. Even though Snuggles is only 5 years old, he's 5 years old in human years, but he's more like 35 to 40 years old in rabbit years. So it's not easy. And yes, homie Paul, even less in the wild. But that's why they make like they do. That way they survive. There you go. Mo says she's had Stoli, her dog, for 13 years. Nowadays, her medicine is $200 a month, and her food's about $80 for a special diet. And that's not, Mo, that's probably just regular medicine, right? That's not counting the vet bill itself. Ray, what are you wondering about? I have missed something. Oh, I saw that. I'm not exactly sure what that is. And I'm kind of scared to Google it. Yeah, see, there you go. That's just the regular meds. The vet bill is currently $800. Exactly, Slida. They have to reproduce. In the wild, rabbits are killed constantly. Predators, lawnmowers. And guys, I'm begging you, please walk through your yards before you cut your grass. And if you see a burrow, please just leave it alone. Cut around it. And if you see the babies out and Mama not around, please just leave them
My
alone.
video must be working. I got comments on it.
Mama will come back. Mama comes back and is only with her babies more or less extremely early in the morning and late at night. So if you see, and yes, a rabbit's nest is called a burrow. If you see a bunch of baby bunnies, please God, leave them alone. Wild rabbits are extremely hard to attempt to raise. You will probably end up doing more damage than what it's worth. And like I said, it's a myth that the mamas aren't around. The mamas are around. A lot of times they have to go out and forage. Rabbits eat a lot. But it's because they have a very high metabolism and their bodies absorb all the sugar. There you go. Get an aquarium. Fish are much easier. You want a pet, start out with something like that. If you can remember to feed your fish and clean your aquarium, after several years, then you can move on. Legendary, I don't believe you'll be getting a monkey. That is an exotic pet, and as far as I know, they are highly legal in quite a few states, only able to be used as service animals. Exotic animals like that must be licensed.
I like that monkey myself.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Ray. Yeah, we have 2 cats and the bunny, believe that one or not. And yes, they all live in the house together. The bunny runs the cats. Cats, they bow down to the bunny. The bunny is not scared of the cats at all. Everybody's like, wait a minute, you got a bunny and 2 cats? The cats don't go after the bunny? No, he stands his ground quick. Oh, Bob. You are the man, the myth, and the legend. He's rehabbed eagles, owls, hawks, and ravens. Guys, if you don't know, Bob is an animal whisperer. Okay, legendary. It's sad to say, but there's a perfect example. Some fish you can't put in with others because some fish are predatory. Some fish that's all they eat is fish. So if you're feeding them flakes and they want fish, they're going to eat the fish and not the flakes. And the poor fish that are being eaten are the ones eating the flakes. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, homie Paul. I'm sure, because I know over there is a ton, as you said, there are hundreds of wild rabbits in your field. So, I mean, it's understandable. Now, let me ask you, are you sure they're just rabbits or are they hares? Because there is a difference. Exactly, Alex. That's what I'm saying. Maybe now you're at the age that you can take care of fish for a few years and then move your way up. 6 is a little young to be taking care of fish. 6 is a little young to be taking care of any animal. Both. Okay, yeah. And, I mean, they both reproduce just like the regular rabbits. But, yeah, a friend of mine over there, actually, she was rehabbing a hare, a baby hare. And unfortunately, the baby hare rehabbed her. So now Hesper Hare has to live at the bunny rescue. Drone Worship's in the house. Welcome, Dan.
DW, what's up, brother?
But yeah, I mean, it's amazing because the hare actually gets along great with the rabbits. But the major difference. Do you have any jackrabbits there? Not really, unless you count that one back there. No, I'm just You know how it goes. We're just hanging out and chilling, shooting a breeze, Dan. That's what Wacky Wednesday is all about. Sitting back, kicking back, propping your feet up, having a few laughs. Surviving the work week. Oh, darn. I misunderstood, Ray. Sorry. Is that just because he wanted just to let you watch? You see what Ray said?
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, sheesh. He's back there. Here, we'll just do this stuff. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, come on, Ray. What's the difference? Oh, wait. One walks on hooves and... Ray asked if we had any jackrabbits here. I said, well, no, not really, unless you count that one back there.
Thank you, Ray.
Chris is back in his own little world. He said, yes, no touching. Sad face.
I'm going to remove my video. A lot of people say they can't see it. I don't understand it. It's just take my time and make it. It's just so funny. Here we go.
Well, Legendary, just reuse your fish tank. They're both a lot of work and they're both very expensive, Alex. Cats are more solitary people, or solitary animals that have attitudes. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. You have litter boxes and things like that to clean with cats. If you go with a dog, like we've already said, you've got shots, tags, licensing. But honestly, it's all a matter of opinion. Oh, Lord, Bob. Vet bills are outrageous. Now, Bob, did you take her to the vet? Human pets, human pets. Oh, homie paws are the best pet. Oh, Bob, did you get rid of the evidence? Oh, Dan, I'm so sorry. That's the best way to get rid of the evidence. I know you're out in the country, so you understand. There is no trace evidence after a pig gets done, just saying. Drone pool, honey, you're in my prayers. What you're doing tomorrow is not going to be easy. It's really not. Been there and done that. Totally understandable, babe. Totally understandable. Absolutely, totally understandable. And guys, for those of you who have joined in now, who weren't in when I first started, thank you so much for your #mom videos. Thank you so much to all of you who have donated to the GoFundMe for Heath. It means a lot, guys. It really does. Lori, Juan, thank you so much for joining in, babe. I don't know if I missed you earlier or. And much love to Mrs. Drone Pool as well, because I know it's not going to be easy on her either. Call them our fur babies, not our pets. Because they are. They're just our babies with fur. Thank you, Juan. But yeah, I mean, seriously, guys. What are you doing Friday? Because I know what I'm doing Friday. I'm going to be hopping all over the place. And I'm not talking bunny style. Are you jealous, John? Mo, can you please kiss RC Fun too? He's getting a little jealous. It's not easy, Dan. It's really not. What's that, Ray? What's this super idea? See, work would expect me to pull that one off. That would be nothing new. But for Chris to go in with bunny ears, can we give him a tail too? Night, Alex. Thanks for joining in. Roger, honey, I don't remember if I said hi to you or not, and I do apologize. Like I said, my brain's been fried this week. Oh, yes, the tail too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Guys never did find out if, okay, thank you, Roger. Like I tell you, my brain's fried. All right, baby. Good night, Heath. Much love to you. Humongous hugs. Love you, baby. I hope you had a few laughs tonight, babe. That's what it's all about. Laughter is the best medicine. Love you too, baby. Love you too. Try to get some rest. I know things have not been easy. You know how to reach me. One way or another, I'll get back to you. You know that. But yeah, things have been a little different. Like I said, Chris and I will be hopping in the Drone Network on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on cell phones this time, so it's going to look a little different. You're not going to get to see all this behind us. We'll probably be a little smudged up. Like I said, gonna tickle Homie Paul belly. Homie Paul, is that okay with you that he's over there tickling your belly? Jim's good medicine. Jack's good medicine. I like to know my friends on first name basis. My cookies and milk is still sitting out there. Trying to be good tonight. Trying. In your dreams, kiddo. And Ray wants to watch. Ray, you're wanting to do a whole lot of watching. Psst, psst. You shut the blinds. Psst, psst. Hey. Butch. Welcome, babe. Are you alright? Love and prayers to you, baby. Love and prayers to you. Been thinking about you, babe. You're making it. You know how to reach me. And I mean it. And you know it. Just don't have to make it alone. You have family who cares. You have family who loves you. Okay. She's hanging on. There's a reason behind that then, Butch. There's always a reason. I've discovered that. It's unexplainable, but there is always a reason. The time's not right for her. Yeah, we did, homie Paul. Like I said, you know how to get up with me. You know how to get up with Chris. Justin, babe. Thanks for joining in. I know you're probably on your lunch break, work break, whichever. Thank you, babe. Appreciate that. Butch, thoughts and prayers are the least we can do. You know what I mean? We love you, baby. That's what family's about. I know you probably have not really been around YouTube at all, Butch, and I don't blame you one bit. But thank you so much for hopping in. But Chris did, just to give you a heads up, he thinks he figured that out, and he thinks he has it working for you. So I will tell him later on to get up with you sometime. Not today. You need to take your time. You enjoy your time, babe. We love you as well. Love you, baby. And you know how to get up with us. Most of you guys know how to either get up with Chris or myself. If you don't, just ask. If you're on Facebook, look me up. If you look Chris up, it might take a while for him to get back on there. You look me up, I'm normally on there. I may not be active at that time, but I will be at one point or another. That's usually a lunch break. Okay, what's going on? Let me see. That's about my only time during the day that I can catch up. Morning, lunch break, and then depending on if I'm hiding out over in my room, I can always catch up on things. But like I said, it's been a crazy week. That little room, guys, that you saw Chris whooping through, we counted. Yes, I have a room. I'm actually in charge of my own department. I handle what they call RGAs, which is return goods. Ray, honey, you can hit me anytime. But anything that anybody returns that's damaged, that's defective, that they just didn't want, they bought wrong. Hey, they wanted their lunch money for the day. So they decided to bring it back. Yeah, that all becomes my department. I know you wouldn't hit me, baby. Love tap, maybe, but not hit me. But anything that comes in on a truck that's damaged, anything that people bring back, that's all my problem. So yeah, I have a crazy job, but in the RGA room, which is my room, the room we counted this past weekend, I had 1,538 pieces that we had to count in 2 days. We got it done. We got it done. We were a little cross-eyed by the end, but we got her done. And then Chris has been pre-counting over in our electronics department, as you guys have seen from his little whoopee videos. And then Friday, all day Friday, and then half a day, 3/4 of the day Saturday, we shut down and we count everything. The only thing that is actually done right now, physically completely closed up and done, is my RGA room, because I have to do that the weekend before, because I'm in the actual electrical department after that. So yeah, it's been a crazy week. In Crystal's crazy corner, in work, in home, in all the above. But you know what? I had tonight to look forward to. You know, those valleys from the tops of the mountains all the way down to the valleys, and that crack that we had to fix earlier, because you know crack kills, and that's not a good thing. Oh, thanks, Mo. But yeah, just sitting back, chilling, hanging out with the best people in the world. And who's that? My family right here. And let me tell you guys, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Like I've had time. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, you guys are on my mind. You're on my mind a lot. Because you're family. And I was sitting back today and I'm like, you know what? It's been an amazing ride since January. Because that's about when my channel started. And I have to do something. And I can't put my finger on exactly what I want to do. Because you guys are so amazing. And I was like, wait a minute. At first I was like, I'll do a shout out video. And I'm like, you can't do that. You're going to shout out everybody that means something to you. Which is all of you. Every single one of you guys. Every single one of you who is constantly commenting, even though I don't always get to comment back. With poor Roger, he mentioned the other day in one of his live streams, he says, I just got a comment back, and I commented 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably going to be getting quite a few comments from me. I got to catch up. Like I told you, babe, I will let him know, Heath. I will let him know. And I'm sure you left him a comment on there to let him know how much you really love him. I needed to reach out to others. Ray, the crazy thing of all, Night Heath, love you, baby. The craziest thing of all is, for some strange reason, people keep finding me. I don't know how. I really don't. Because the only live streams that I really, really, really honestly like to participate in is the family live streams. I hopped in Bob's yesterday. I don't get to catch Bob's live streams very often. So as soon as I saw him on, I was like, ball game. I might be sitting in the dentist office, but I'm watching Bob live stream. You'll find me in Roger's live stream. I made Mo's live stream that day. But that's what it's all about to me, guys. It's all about the family. It's all about how you guys have just opened your arms to me. You've let my crazy little corner and my craziness creep right in, right here. And you guys have shown me that. With your comments, with your text, with your calls, with your Facebook messages, with your emails. You guys have shown me that I matter to you. But you know what? You guys matter a lot more to me, personally. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never, ever been able to experience this amazing family. Exactly, homie Paul. YouTube seems to hate me. Poor Ray got a notification of one of my videos. I think it was almost 2 days after I put up the video, wasn't it, Ray? And YouTube's like, nope, I don't know who you are, chick, but you kind of like came onto the scene and you grew quickly, and no, hold on. Pump them brakes. 5 days. So yeah, YouTube's like, I don't know who you think you are, but no, I'm just not going to send out your notifications. But that's okay, because you guys know where to find me. You know, I'm here Wacky Wednesday. You know, Thursday, I'm normally with Captain and Chris. And now, we've got Captain and Chris, and then we have Drone Worship with Drone Tales later on. Sometimes, guys, I can't make it all the way through that one because my eyeballs going real. And then on Friday, we got Drone Network. So you guys know where to find me. And if I'm not in one of those three spots, if Roger's live, I'm there. 90% of the time. I mean, come on. I even hop into Roger's live stream on my lunch break. And Roger says, Crystal, you're on your lunch break? Yep. Exactly. I don't understand. They don't like newbies. I know YouTube has changed a lot of stuff. Some for the good, some for the better. You're not going to please everybody all the time. Oh, I'm pulling viewers away from their big advertising streams. Oh, aren't they making enough monies? I mean, I work 40 hours a week. Plus, I come on here and show y'all love. Exactly, Roger. And let me tell you something. I don't know about you guys, but I know this week alone, especially this week, phew, I've been looking. It's like, okay, one of the family members has got to be live because we need some laughs. And Roger, honey, with Wow and Mom the other night, I have not laughed so hard in so long. Even on my own Wacky Wednesdays, I was cracking up. And poor Drumpool, he couldn't get away from that stream. He was addicted. Oh, Ray, honey, send me some of that Tim Horton coffee, please. Canada's a long way away. But that's, to me, that's what it's all about, guys. It's all about family. And like I said, I remember the first time I had to appear live on camera. And it was all due to a misunderstanding. Chris was sitting here, and he was live streaming with Neil. Oh, you're going to make a pot of tea. Enjoy it, my dear. It is delicious. I absolutely know that. But I had my phone plugged in because it was almost dead. So I was sitting in the bedroom, propped up on pillows, sitting there watching these two. Because no, you would not have ever caught me back there in that corner or anywhere else near this camera back then. Wouldn't happen. And there was confusion on who Chris was really married to. Because there's another Crystal. Not this one. But there was another Crystal who had a misunderstanding, disagreement with somebody who was in Chris and Neil's live stream. And they're like, wait a minute, is that the Crystal from the other night? And Chris is sitting here going, yeah. And I'm like, no, you're not understanding what they're asking. And he's like, yeah, that's her. And I'm like, oh my God, do you know what you've just done to me? I was like, that's it. There's only one way to clear it up. So I put the phone down, came down the hallway, and he goes, I'm like, yep, you're forcing me to do this one. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, you didn't understand that question from earlier. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, they think I'm the other one. And he's like, oh, I said, yeah, no, excuse me. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm Chris's wife. I'm not the one from the other night. This is me. Because they had already seen her. And that was my first appearance on live. Not long after that, I popped in back in the little corner, helping out a little, hit and miss. Next thing you know, here I am. So, thank you guys for your little misunderstanding and forcing me on camera, I guess you could say. Although, no, it wasn't forced. It was just like, okay, hold on, wait a minute, stop. There's an easy way to take care of this. Roger, why didn't you send me one? 3 cups of Tim's today? I literally have only had 1 cup of coffee today. I cannot believe that just came out of my mouth. Because normally when I get home, I have to go get a cup of coffee. But I did not. 2 bottles of water. Dew. And my coffee. I've been good today. Exactly, Bob. I figured you remember that one. But hey, it got me in front of the camera. It got me in front of you all. That's all that matters. So thank you. You're 4th? Oh, wait. So maybe it was you that thought that I was her. I don't remember. I'll tell you, too much stuff has happened since then. Oh my God, my memory's usually better than that, but it took me forever to figure out who you guys were by your YouTube channel. Chris would say, oh yeah, I was talking to Dan, and I'm like, who? And he's like, Dan, and I'm like, which one? And now, it's more like, just give me the first names. And now I know everybody. Nope, it wasn't you? Okay. That's been another thing that's been racking my brains. I'm like, who the heck was it that made me come live that day? I'm going to go back. You know how that goes. I'm going to go back and figure it out. Raining, too bad here to get more. Look, guys, stop messing with this Tim Hortons coffee. You have to bring me some. Now, who's going to get on the airplane holding a... I mean, you better get like 3 or 4 of them. If you're going to fly all the way to the United States just to bring me coffee, don't just bring one. Oh, Ray's going to bring me coffee. Now, wait, is there a hidden agenda behind that? Huh, Ray? Are you bringing me coffee so you can watch? Or do you think, wait a minute, if I bring her coffee, maybe I can butter up Chris too? Ooh, private plane ride. Babe, don't tempt me. I absolutely love to fly. Oh, Sounds like the rain just got here. Roger, you sent me your rain. I'm literally hearing it on the roof. Mike Brooks, you gonna bring me some coffee? No, Bob, I am not a member of the Mile High Club. Nope. Honest Injun, swear to God, I am not a member of the Mile High Club. Oh, you gonna bring me coffee in person, huh? I'm waiting. I've only had one cup today, Mike. What's taking you so long? Eric, it's not getting dirty in here. Not at all. And you know, the minute that you changed over to another channel, you've been sitting there going, wonder what she's talking about now. I'll do that, Mike. That'd be kind of interesting, Ray. Who's gonna fly? Mike, how long you been hiding back there in that bush? Huh? Uh-huh. Bob's having some hidden agendas. I think Ray and Bob are plotting. Now, see, I told you you've been lurking. Autopilot. Smart answer. Smart answer. Ray's got it all planned out. Oh, Mike, I knew you just couldn't stay away. Yeah, that he did, didn't he, Bob? You know, it may have actually been Sean that made me appear on camera that night. Like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and look. Curiosity's up now. Yeah, I'm sure they do, Eric. Mike, there ain't no problem with that. I wonder at times when it's going to come out with a talk to email program. You know, like the talk to text, but like for PC. Be interesting. They may already have it out. Never know. Technology is advancing day by day. I mean, have you guys heard that they're actually 3D printing human organs now? New technology. And they work. That's the amazing thing. I do the same thing, Mike, for text on my phone. Yeah, Eric, that is a lot of stuff on the walls. Yep, blood drone delivery too. But it only takes two, Rick. It only takes two. Not three. Two. Unless one's going to watch. And watch out for the turbulence. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, it is it, Sly Dad? Good point. Good point. Ray's on his toes tonight. You go from 3 to 2 to 1. Food for thought. Or thought for food. Which is it? Now, Slydad, here's an interesting thing for you. You said my plane ticket's prepaid, but Ray's got a private plane. I don't think I need a ticket. But Mike's bringing me coffee. Although Ray's saying he's going to bring me coffee from Canada. Mike, can you top coffee from Canada? What are you saying? Wait a minute. Crystal's supposed to get a headache Saturday. Oh, Mo. How did I know you were going to go there? And London at that. Seriously? But see, Mo, here's the difference, okay? You got to think about this one, okay? Commercial airline, small bathroom. Private plane, cockpit view. Oh, my. Work texting at 10:20 at night. Gotta love this one. Hey, guess what today is? In case you don't know. Today is Administrative Professionals Day. And I guess the day ain't over because I'm still getting texted at 10:21 at night. There you go. Look, I see. It was like, all right, no, catch yourself. Oh no, Slydad, I've never flown first class. Oh, it wasn't in the bathroom. Oh, Mo. Well, come on now. If you're trying to be that hidden, it's not going to be that much fun. Just think, Mo, private plane. Although the adrenaline rush of the possibility of getting caught, I can understand, Mo. Not necessarily, Bob. Not necessarily. But, my dear guys, I have to take my Katushi to night-night because 5 a.m. comes mighty early. Even though I would absolutely love to sit back and chill out for as long as I can. It's been a rough week, and the week's not even halfway over. This is not my hump day. Tomorrow's my hump day. But you know where to find me tomorrow, right? Captain Cook. Not sure of a time. I'll have to get up with you all. You know how to find me. Yeah, exactly, Drone Life. 5 a.m. is right around the corner. So it's time to say goodnight to all my family on here. Say love you all. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. And then I will be popping in and out on Friday on the Drone Network. So make sure you guys all stop by and show your love to Captain Cook. Because I'm sure he's going to be showing his love to all of you, no matter what. I'm glad you guys had fun tonight. So did I. I love you all. You have a wonderful night. And Mike, don't forget that coffee. I'm waiting. Love you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Night, babes.